Gumballs are the ultimate in sweet treats. No matter your age, you know that you have enjoyed grabbing a handful out of the machine, and toted them around with you the entire day, to answer that special craving for a quick sugar fix. They are the most unique form of gum known to man, even though gum itself has been around for some time. But how did the gumball come about, and what goes into the recipe that makes them so good? You cannot have gumballs without gum. It all started with the invention of gum itself. Dating back as far as ancient Greece, the practice of chewing the resin made from select trees has been around for centuries now, predating the invention of gumballs themselves. The exact date for their invention is not exactly written in stone, and the clearest tale of their creation is actually more of an urban legend than a documented process, at least originally. The birth of gumballs. The legend states that during the beginning of the 20th century, several companies were producing gum for commercial sale, as were some enterprising candy makers, but not all of them were successful at it. The firms headed up by the likes of Wrigley and Flair were making a killing at it, but the little guys were suffering. One day, it came to a head when a German market owner became frustrated with his own brand, ordered a piece up, and threw it across the room, where it landed in a barrel of sugar. When he pulled it out, he found that it had become entirely coated in the sugar, and tasted a lot better for it. Gumballs were born. The advent of the vending machine. Vending machines were already being used in the marketplace to dispense the blocks of gum that existed at the time, and in the 1920s a friend of the German market owner that accidentally created gumballs like them so much that he modified a peanut dispenser to hold and sell the tiny balls of sugar and gum. The machines soon caught on, and they flooded the marketplace, being smaller and easier to fill than the ones selling the bulk gum. The rest is history, and today they remain as popular as ever before. What goes into gumballs today? Today's gumballs are a far cry from the version that was around during the early 20th century when they were first discovered. Today the core bowl of chewing gum is wrapped in a candy-coated shell that also contains the first hint of flavor, as well as preserving the soft center. The sweetness comes from dextrose and corn syrup, which also helps create the outer shell. Technica dextrin and a gum base made from natural plant sources form the basis for the gum itself, and other preservatives are added to complete the tasty treat. Finally, confectioner's glaze and food coloring are formed around the ball, finishing off the candy shell and creating its rich luster.